YouTube? It's your boy, Dice Boy up in this thing, man. Back with another video. So y'all, today I got one of the original Dice Boys, my boy Avian up in this thing, man.
What's happening, Beasley?
You dig? Anyways, today y'all, I got a story time. I'm happy to be back. I'm gonna be uploading more consistently on the gram, on YouTube, TikTok, all social media platforms. I'm gonna be grinding, y'all. I got me a camera, I got me a mic. I'm gonna be vlogging. I'm gonna have bangers, straight bangers out for y'all. But today, I have a story time for y'all. This is an interesting story time. He was there. I'm gonna be doing some of the explaining. He's gonna be doing some of the explaining off of his point of view and my point of view as well. So here you go. So the story time is about me getting caught smoking. Yes, y'all, smoking. But I do not do this anymore. I am an athlete. I'm focused on my dreams and aspects and aspirations. Not saying that people who do smoke can't do great in life. They can, but me personally, I do not do those things anymore. But this was the first time I did get smoking. And then I'm gonna pop some gameplay up for you guys that don't like staring at people all day. Here's some gameplay right here. Also, he's gonna tell his point of view of the story, so I'm gonna start from my point of view. So first things first, this was my 16th birthday party, y'all. 16th. And you guys know how people are on their 16th birthday, you know, females and males. You know, 16 is a big year for us, you know. Not everybody make it to 16. God bless that I made it to 16. And so, yeah, it was my 16th birthday, and it was, you know, I wanted to have a lot of people at the party, but at the same time I did it because it was just at my grandparents' house. My grandparents' house isn't a big house. It's 2-story, but we were going to be downstairs. And so I think I invited, 20 people? I think I invited 20.
It was like 15 there though. Like 15 solidly came and was sitting there for a good minute.
Yeah, people, and then some people popped up out of nowhere, but we're gonna get into that. But anyways, it was my 16th birthday, and you know, I was happy. I was posting on Instagram, hey, I'm 16, you dig. And my brother, he was one of the few people that came first, and you know, everybody slowly started coming in, and it was a slow crowd, and it was, you know, it got fun throughout the day, but you know, I first started off in the living room, and, you know, we were just turning up, listening to music, this and that, and I don't know who came up with the idea, but we ended up going to the garage, and we set up the garage. We had a couch, we had everything set up nice, and it looked cool. It was a good environment. You know, it wasn't that cold. You know, my birthday's in March, so, you know, usually it's a little cold, but for some reason it wasn't cold that day, and so we was in the garage. We was playing Uno, right? Yeah, he was playing Uno. I don't know why he was playing Uno. I don't know why he playing Uno, but he was playing Uno. We had the speaker out there, and then people started slowly coming in, and so we all basically reverted to the garage, and you know, the entertainment was just pretty much Uno and the speaker, and so everybody was just talking, and basically going on throughout the night. Yeah, we just turning up. Basically, throughout the night, we were just turning up, listening to music. We was playing like goofy games like Truth or Dare. We would, plead the fifth. We put people in a chair, and we would ask them questions, and then people would say, plead the fifth, or they'll tell the answer. It's just, you know, some kid stuff. You feel me? And it was lightweight, some tension there, because at the time I had a girl who was there, but then there was this girl who liked me as well, and so like, it was low-key some tension in the party, because I had my girlfriend, and then I had a girl that liked me, and she came to my party because, you know, she wanted to dance up on me and do all this stuff, you feel me?
And then you brought both my exes.
Oh,
yeah.
And so, yeah, it was a lot of tension at the party, but at the same time, it wasn't tension because, you know, it was my birthday party, everybody was celebrating me. And so, yeah, I ended up unwrapping gifts, and, unwrapping... Was it unwrapping the right word?
Yes.
Unwrapping gifts and stuff, and, you know, had cake and everything. And unwrapping. So I was unwrapping gifts, and everybody, we had cake and ice cream and all that ish. You feel me? And it's night time.
Oh boy, he out here playing. They at Grant right now playing football.
Okay, wait. Anyway, wait. So basically got later on to the night, and one of the dudes that was at the party I didn't notice, but he had weed on him, and he had a wax pen, and he wasn't supposed to stay the night in the first place. Only had a certain few people. Him, and it was like 2 other people staying the night. And then my cousin, who's a female, she was staying the night as well. So it wasn't a lot of people staying the night. But the kid who had all the stuff on him, he came to my party. He came to the party high, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He came to my party high, which was
I don't even
already hands down disrespectful
I
to
don't
my
even know how
mom
bro got your
and my
address.
grandparents. Yeah, I don't even know how the person got my address anyways. But he ended up coming to the party, and he ended up having to stay the night because he didn't have a ride home because my mom wasn't taking him home, and everybody else had their own ways home. And so he ended up staying, and he had all of the
Illegal.
illegal, illicit drugs.
Explicit drug.
No, illicit drugs. But anyways, we later on that night we was all finna go to sleep, and then I don't know who came up with the plan, but they was like,
Ray.
yeah, the person, I'm not gonna say no names, I ain't gonna say no names.
He don't even watch it anyway. So
The person that brought the stuff was like, hey, let's go smoke after your grandparents go to sleep, this and that. Keep in mind, I wasn't the smoker type person, and neither was everybody else like that. We weren't, we all weren't like that type of stoner, smoke all day type people.
I'm a stoner.
So anyways, so he was like, my grandparents go to sleep, and we go downstairs, we go in the backyard, and he got everything. He already got it rolled up. Yeah. Everything rolled up. He had a wax pen, and I guess he didn't have a lighter, right? So I guess he had this little baby blowtorch, and basically he was about to light it up. Well, he did. He lit it up, but this is the problem. So where we were in the backyard was we were by the gate, and so basically like you could basically the side of the house, and you can't see us. Nobody can see us because there's no window or anything. But the dude that bought the weed and the wax pen, he stood over a little bit like past the house. So he was into the backyard. Like we was on the side of the gate, on the side of the backyard. He went into the actual backyard where my basketball court is and everything like that. And so facing the backyard is a window. And so the window was closed, but the blinds were open. And so he was lighting the blunt, and he was about to, he was lighting the blunt, and he came back to us, and then everybody hit it. I didn't even get shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even hit it. I didn't even get us to hit it. Everybody else hit it.
I hit it once, just one. Look. That was it.
And so I didn't even hit it. But anyways, it was just getting passed around like everything else. It was only like 5 of us out there, I believe. And then everybody, there was like 2-3 other people still upstairs asleep. Uh-huh. And before it get to me, we was all talking, just talking about stuff, and then they was smoking. Next thing you know, all we hear is the garage door open. My grandpa like, alright, put that up. Bruh, I'm like, what?
No, the correct word is put that out. Put whatever that is, put it out
Bruh,
right now.
my heart sunk into my butt, bruh. I was like, oh my god, bro, where did he come from? And I'm like, bro, where? How did he know? First off, like, how did he even know we was out here? So, like I was telling you guys, how how the dude that bought the stuff, he was standing too far. He was standing too far, and he was in the backyard. The blinds were open, so my grandpa, he told me he happened to go to the bathroom, and as he was going to the bathroom, he saw a light, and he was like, what's this light? And he looked out the window, and he saw the dude lighting the blunt with the blowtorch. Now, a blowtorch is different from the blowtorch is different from a lighter. The lighter, makes a little flame, but the blowtorch he had is a bright flame. And so he saw it, and he came down stairs, opened the door, and saw all of us, and he caught all of us, man. And let me tell y'all, man, that was the worst 16th birthday. That was the worst birthday, period. I was so scared for my life.
After that was this.
And so basically, he was like, I'm going to tell your mom this, now I'm on all y'all. And we all was in trouble. put it out, threw that away, flushed it down the toilet, etc. We all went upstairs, and I got in an argument with my grandpa, and it was just all bad, y'all, like argument type stuff. And we went to bed, and the next morning, he calls my mom. My grandmother was up at night as well, so she knew about the situation. Called my mom. All the parents pull up to the house. All the parents pull up to the house. Even my dad, bro. Even my dad pull up to the house. My mom's there. Both my moms there. His auntie. My bros.
Hold on.
Everybody that was there.
My auntie is old. She uses a stick. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. So everybody that was there in the backyard smoking, their parents all came. Including the dude that bought the weed and stuff. His parents even came.
Bruh, when I tell you his parents didn't do nothing, bruh. My auntie did everything.
And so, make a long story short, my mom, they was hot. They was all pissed. And we was all outside. And this was before, like, we was all about to leave. Because they stayed the night. And they was all about to leave. And all the parents was outside. And they was all having discussions with us. And this, and that. They was telling me how, why would I let somebody do that and disrespect my grandparents' household? This, and that. And that's all very true.
Yeah.
That is very true. I did disrespect their household by letting somebody come in, smoking, and this, and that, etc. So that was on my part, and I took blame on that. I took ownership on that on my part. But his auntie, y'all, she wasn't playing that. She's like, you understand what you did, but at the same time, as we was apologizing to my grandparents and apologizing to the parents, she literally went down, because it was just guys. It was literally all guys. She had brought a stick out of her car and literally hit all of us, at least like twice, a good 2 hits, with a stick, all of us, literally all of us around. And the kid that bought those stuff blamed it on another friend of mine that I talked to, that I'm cool with, one of the bros. He blamed it and said that he bought the stuff and that it was his weed and it was his wax pen and this, and that. And so he lied on somebody else to get himself out of trouble. And we all knew it was his fault. And so they almost fought at the house, but the parents, broke it up, so nothing happened. But he blamed it on the other kid, saying that he bought it when he knew, and we all knew that he bought it because he was the one that came to the party high. And it's just like, bro, why would you lie about that? And we all know the truth. Like, you ain't gotta lie to the parents, bro. Like, we already know what happened. Like, come on, bro.
Or what?
So, like, come on, bro. So, it was just a long day, y'all. It was just a long day. What you gonna say, bro? What we gonna talk about? We gonna talk about his point of view.
All right, bro. My point of view is this. So, John hit me up. You feel me? I already knew we was finna do the little party thing, so I'm like, all right, let me figure out what time I'm gonna go. So I go, and I'm still early. I go upstairs. I tell him I gotta put my bag down because I'm spending the night. Then, so we go into the party. We get the party started. Everybody starts showing up. We're playing Uno, like he said before, doing play the fifth, stuff like that. And mind you, he had some conflict, and so did I. Both of my exes was there, and I had a new little shorty, but she wasn't at the party. And then there was somebody else that wanted to twerk on me at the party while they're both there. So it was like, we ain't rocking with that. We ain't doing it. So we get into the party, having a little fun. Hey, I'm not getting caught up with nobody. So we get into it, and then later on that night, we all up, we all like talking and stuff. Then the dude that had all this stuff came high and shit like that, and then it was just like, you want to smoke at somebody else's house on their birthday? He was like, yeah, I don't care.
And like I said, he wasn't even supposed to stay the night in the first place.
I don't even know how bro was invited, to be solid. Like, even a bit, I don't know how he was invited. But we get into the night, so we all go downstairs. Me, him, 3 other people, the dude, of course, that had it, then 2 other people. So we all, as you said, his grandpa actually thought it was me who had it, and I was sitting here like, what? Why would I bring it? Like, that don't make no sense. So,
knowing how strict his auntie is.
Beyond. As he said, came with a stick. So, she from Wakanda, bro. I'm telling you, it's not normal. It's not normal. It's not normal, bro. It's not normal. She came with a stick the next morning, so we get caught. we all get this big talk about go to sleep. We're gonna talk about it in the morning. Da, da, da. So all the parents come out. His mom, his dad, his grandma, grandpa, my auntie, the dude's mom, and I had to take the other two other people with me, cause their grandma was at work. So we all getting hit at this point. They talking about disrespecting me, the community, all going to this whole rant about stuff that don't even apply to what happened. She talking about some. You're disrespecting the community. Do you know what could happen if you're walking down the street? Like, what could happen? We not doing nothing. Like, we didn't even do anything. Like, we didn't even have it. We didn't bring anything. Just the dude that was with us had it. So, it was just a whole bunch of drama. And so, she hits us. And then she goes up to John. She's mad. She puts the stick around his neck. Snaps it. Like, the stick is, bruh. Oh, my goodness,
she did snap it. Okay.
The stick is thin. But it hurt, though. It's like a branch. Like, she whack you feeling that. Like, you feeling it. And then she snaps it around his neck, mad. Broken into 2 pieces and was like, this how mad I am. I'm real mad. I'm hotter than fish grease. And we just sit here. We all like, we understand. Like, come on. Like,
you should get the thicker stick, boy.
Thicker stick. She got this big stick. I'm telling you, man. If you get whacked with that, you're out of here, buddy.
Big stick.
You're into next week.
Big stick.
Bruh, so we end up doing all of that. We all get talked to. They talking about we all on punishment. We all can't do nothing, this, that, and the other. So we all on lockdown. So mind you.
And I had to get drug tested, y'all. I forgot about that. I had to get drug tested. My mom was like, did you smoke? I was like, no. She's like, I'm going to drug test you. I'm going to get you drug tested.
She tried to drug test all of us. And I was like, I'm not having that. I'm sorry. I'm not having that, buddy. You don't got to do that to me. But I'm telling you, at this time, we all full-time athletes. So it's like, but I don't know, though. It was like, we didn't do it. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It was an in the moment thing. Like, I can't lie to you. I hit a little one time, and after that, bro, I mean, hey, I used to do it. I can't lie about that, but I gave it up because I got too much, to worry about. As you get older, you see it's just not something that you want to do. Some people do it, some people don't. It's just not for me. But we get into it, and then out of nowhere, I got to take 2 people home, plus the boy that did it and his mom. So we all in the car deep. We like 4 people in the back seat, 2 in the front. And I got a small car. I'm like, it's a Volkswagen, bro. I got a 4-door car. Like, it's small. Like, it's no room. We all at the window, like, tucked off in the window. We all squished because everybody, like, big, you feel me? So we all in the backseat squished. We all mad as, like, the dude tried to snitch. He said he didn't even bring it. So he sits on somebody else. So they mad, and they almost sitting right next to each other. The car is small. He could instantly sit like this and hit him. So we all in the car, like, we just sitting there squished.
Like these.
So we all driving to one of the dude's grandma jobs. Like, she wasn't even at home. We drove to the job. And so we end up going to the job. We all get out the car, walk in there talking about something. Tell her what happened. Tell her what happened. Nah. Don't. You was doing all of that. You had the audacity to do the drugs and stuff. You can't tell her now. You all quiet and stuff. And then she goes up to her and talking about something. Guess what? Guess what they did? They got caught smoking at somebody else's house. And I'm sitting here like, can we just get over it? Like, I know I'm in trouble. Like, I'm not tripping no more. Like, we already in trouble. You bringing somebody else into this. Like, what is the point? So, the grandma get upset. She's like, well, what happened? And so, the dude that brought it was so shook out his pants. He said, I didn't even have it. It wasn't me. I didn't have it. And I'm sitting here like, bro, are you playing me for real? Like, look at me. Like, no. So we all in the car. Like, at this time, we at somebody else's house. At somebody's job. At that. Like, and we just sitting there. We all outside just sitting there pouting and stuff. Because I'm like, bro, just tell them the truth. Like, I'm not trying to get in more trouble than I already am. You feel me? So, I'm like, bro, if you don't just tell them, like, I ain't no, but mind you, I ain't no snitch. You feel me? I'm not finna just rat somebody out. I kept it to the neck. Like, I kept it 100. I told him I ain't do nothing. And I don't know who brought it. Because that's how I am. You feel me? I ain't finna just rat on somebody like that. But he wasn't soft enough to confess to what he did. Like, it was like, bro, you gonna blame somebody else. Like, come on now. It don't make no sense. Like, so the parents end up talking. They over here smoking cigarettes, talking about something. They over here, kids is out of crazy and they out of hand. Need a lesson.
Need a lesson.
I'm stressing out here. got me stressing. And where my pack of cigarettes at? And I'm sitting here like, oh, can I go home? Like, and so he talking about some, I don't care, but I didn't do it. Like, I just didn't do it. Like, I don't. And he telling himself this, and we all staring at him like, bro, if you don't tell, like, you finna get jumped. Like, mind you already got beef with somebody on this thing. And so I'm sitting here like, bro, tell him or you finna have a problem with me. Like, it's not good like that. And so I'm over here sitting here like, I'm just thinking like, he really not trying to tell the truth. So I couldn't talk to him until I seen him at school. Like, and he didn't, but didn't you transfer? You transfer after this.
Yeah.
So we all go to school together and we all on lockdown. All we did was just go from school to home. School to home.
No phone.
School to home. School to home.
Nothing.
Just like that.
Basketball season was over with too at this point.
Bro, we just went from home to school. It was just boring. Like, the only time we talked was at school. Like, the thing didn't even, like, get broken up. Like, we didn't even see each other. Like, we couldn't hang out outside of school till basically, like, toward the June. Like, straight up. Like, we all couldn't bring back the group like that until, like, June. Because my auntie was tripping. His mom was tripping, thinking that he was finna go smoking somewhere or something like that. And my auntie like, no, you gonna go smoke, you gonna do drugs. And I'm sitting here like, bro, you want to check my backpack before I leave the house? Like, she's like, it don't matter. You can get it while you're going there. I'm like, you're taking me. How could I get it? From who? Casper? Like, come on now. And she's like, I don't know what they doing over there. And so I'm just like, all right, bro, it's whatever. So we all in trouble or whatever. We get fast forward to it. And then this boy still don't want to confess up to it. And everybody knows who it is at this point. Like, all the parents know. Everybody knows because they know their kids. Like, they know who does what and what. Like, come on now. So at this point, it's just like, bro, after we got caught, he still wanted to go on with the lie, saying he didn't do it. Then he got drug tested. And I guess y'all could figure out what happens because he was guilty. Like, literally. Like, I don't know what to say at this point. It was just bad. I mean, I get that you in high school and stuff, you gotta explore your things, but somebody else, like, it's just the fact that he did it was just like, why? Like, nobody told you to bring it, so, like, we all was chilling, there was food already there, people there, you feel me, we all having a good time, and he wanted to go out his way. And I'm just glad his girlfriend wasn't there. Ooh. Cause them together? Huh.
And so, y'all, that's gonna conclude the video. I hope you enjoyed. It was funny. I hope it was funny. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay that I had. You know, I'm still trying to get better at Call of Duty Mobile, but I'm saucy with it. You feel me? But anyways, it's your boy Dice Boy. Pop up right there. That's my Instagram. Here, my TikTok. Boom, right there. Go ahead. What's yours?
Shifty not Kyrie. You feel me? And TikTok is Kai Better Bag. You know, just look me up, Kyrie, just like that.
You feel me? And so I'm gonna have his Instagram and TikTok pop up, and mine's gonna pop up. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and if you're new to the channel,
subscribe, baby.
You dig? We on the road to 100 subscribers. Then after 100, we're gonna try to get to that 1K and keep grinding. I'm happy to be back, y'all. It's your boy Dice Boy. I'm signing out.